on the docket today is that with Milwaukee hosting San Francisco. So we'll dive into the games here today. Like we said, got opinions basically on 4 of the 7 games. So let's get it going here on this Monday. San Francisco and Milwaukee. The Brewers, a big favorite here, laying $2. And the reason why they're a $2 favorite, because they've got the Cy Young Award winner Corbin Burnes on the hill today for Milwaukee. Sam Long going for San Francisco, the youngster. The total in this game, a low one at 7. I know that BaseWinner has an opinion on this game. So, Mark, let's start with you. San Francisco, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm going to lay the wood on this one. And the way that I'm going to play it is on the first 5 innings. There's some doubt, at least in my mind, on whether Williams or Burnes are going to be available for this game. They both pitched on consecutive nights in Philadelphia, but they did have a light load. So I don't know if they're going to go 8-9, and like Hader's, like, it's such a consideration with this Milwaukee team because he's just so dominant. It's almost like they only have to win, or they only have to suppress runs, at least from a defensive standpoint, for 8 innings because they got Hader on the back and he just doesn't allow runs. So it's a big deal that he's not in. He's doubtful. Him and Williams and those guys are pretty much the strength of that Milwaukee bullpen. I've got it priced on the full game at -317, but I priced it on the 5-inning line at -347, and I still have Burnes as the number 1 pitcher in baseball. He's got a 54 run suppression number, so that means he's going to suppress runs almost in half. So if you think about, Major League Baseball average runs 4.5, so they're going to put Burnes in. He's going to suppress an average team. They're only going to score 2.25 runs off him. So you put that in the model. That's kind of how you get the percentage. But I think that there's maybe a couple reasons to have trepidation on this game, but it didn't warrant me getting off the play. If you look at Burnes' first 2 starts of the season, a 38 percentile, a 61 percentile by my advanced metrics. But the last time out against Pittsburgh, he was a 91st percentile. And kind of with these guys these bigger horses, I give them a longer leash. I did it with Cole. Cole's first 2 starts were kind of mediocre even by my metrics the first time out. And then yesterday he pitched a gem. And I think that Burnes, while he was kind of spotty his first 2 times out, I have him 11th out of 209 pitchers on that 3 metric chart. I think that the number I have in my model is a fair number for Burnes, and I think this price shows tremendous value for Milwaukee. TC.
You got it. Okay, I agree with you. I'll give you my thoughts here pretty soon. But I want to hear from Jeff first. Jeff, your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, look, I'm not betting a team at -200 in the first 5 that it's 176 against lefties. I mean, this offense sucks. I mean, they're just not any good. I know they're playing well, but I just can't trust this team. And look, I get it. Burnes is great, but Long hasn't been. He's only pitched once this year so far. But it's more or less for me. I just don't trust Milwaukee's bats. I feel like at work, I feel like you're going to push on this. I just don't know if they could score enough runs. Do you trust them enough, Mark, to hit the Brewers?
Yeah, it's a tough play, really, to be honest, with the my experience with the team too. But I think I have to look past that and kind of look at longer term projections. And but it's a frustrating bet. But I think that with the BaseWinner number 1 out there versus a bullpen that I kind of have ranked like middle of the pack, I think just from a probability, from a math standpoint, it makes sense. So, but yeah, I mean, this Milwaukee team, it seems like every time you bet on them, they're having problems scoring runs. But I kind of got to look past that. I got to kind of look to the math behind the play, and the math indicates tremendous value. So
right, and that's the major issue. Ultimately, they're a team that so far this year I haven't had any success. I don't have much in this game. I lean Giants, but I don't trust them enough to score.
I'm going to try to restore some confidence for both of you guys in this game. I like the Brewers for several reasons in this game. I'll give them to you here. I like Burnes, of course. We love Burnes. He's lights out the last 2 starts, 18 strikeouts, only 1 walk. He's rested. He's ready to go. He's 2-0 against San Francisco already. Gave up 1 run in each one of those starts. In those starts, 14 strikeouts and only one walk. This is more of a play. It's on Burnes. It's on Milwaukee. They were in a similar situation when they were on the road. They came back home, and I think they scored 6 runs when they came home on, I think it was last Monday. Same type of thing. San Francisco's been on the road for 11 straight days, 10 games, They had the East Coast trip. They started in Cleveland, went and played the Mets in New York, playing Washington. They've had a great, successful trip. Now they're coming back home. Guys, this seems like a very tired baseball team. And now they have to play this one-day stopover game on their way back home. Wouldn't surprise me at all if the Giants put their B lineup out there, and they definitely have their B pitcher out there. Sam Long's another guy that I know. He's a Sacramento guy, went to my alma mater, Sac State. This guy is nothing special at all. He's a lollipop lefty. Like you mentioned, Jeff, the guy has one start. This guy's a career relief pitcher. He has actually 2 career starts. That's it. This has totaled, 3 innings pitched this year. Nothing special at all. I think Milwaukee's gonna have enough offense to take care of him. Burnes is gonna do his thing. I'm not worried about the back end of the bullpen, because knowing Milwaukee at the end, if it is a close game, they're not gonna hesitate on a home game like this to throw Hader out there and let him close the deal. So I think San Francisco is a tired ball club. I think Milwaukee wins this game. I would be even tempted to lay the run line in this one. So I'm taking the Brew Crew. So lock me in, lock the base winner in. We're going to go with Milwaukee today and laying 200 there. There you go.